Hey, how y'all doing? It's Mr. 444. Y'all know what I do. I bring the truth, the knowledge, the understanding, and stuff like that to be able to bring people on my platform that understand the home process and buying. And I reached out to the realist, Miss Adrian Shambliss, Miss Confident, and she's very confident about what she doing, what her craft, and how she can help the real estate market. And I would like to, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the invite, Mr. 444 Smiles. Good morning.
Great, great. Thank you. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad that you was able to make it, and I appreciate it. Tell the people where you from and what you do.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Adrian Chambliss. You can find me all over social media at Realtor Adrian Miss Confidence. So I am a Georgia realtor. I am service to pull out all of Georgia, but I definitely can help worldwide. So I am a Georgia realtor. My goal and my focus is to get everyone homed, everyone get into a beautiful house. That is my focus. That is my goal. I continuously learn different strategies to help every individual. So nothing is too hard. Home ownership is for everyone, and I'm telling you, don't let it be a hard decision because it's not. Everyone can get those keys, and that's what I'm here for, to make sure that everyone gets their keys.
And how it is, what part of Georgia were you from, and where do you, or where your areas that you can help the people, where you stationed at in Georgia?
So I'm with one of the best brokerage in Atlanta, in Georgia, period. We have about 27 offices spread out all over Georgia. So my main office is in McDonough, Georgia, but I am serviced to work anywhere. If you're in the north side of Atlanta, the south side of Atlanta, it doesn't matter. I can come to you. We have offices to house anyone. And if you are out of state, out of Georgia, we have a wonderful referral program that's not going to hold any limits to getting anyone a great realtor in the company.
And how is it hard? How is it easy to find you? Where could they find you, and where are you located? Your office base. And do you have any other platforms where people could see you at and find you, where you can help the people out in Georgia?
So yes, I do have a personal website, adrian.chambliss at metrobrokers.com. You can locate me personally there. You can find me on all social media platforms from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok. And the hashtag is Realtor Adrian Miss Confident. My number is displayed all over the internet. So it's not hard to get in contact with me. It's not hard to get in contact with me.
It's not hard. Now, when people want to reach out and buy a home, how do you treat them? How do you carry your clients? Do you take them out? Do you show them the home? Do you meet them at the property? How do you assess your clients? How do you take in your clients?
So I know that we all are different. Everyone has a story. I work with clients who have millions in their account. I work with clients who had to wait until two checks to get the proof of funds. So I handle everyone differently. My first step would be to let you speak with my preferred lender. They're going to tell you exactly which way we need to go. So I just work with everybody as an individual. We all have our own different stories. We all have our own different goals. And so my conclusion is to get everybody to the closing table.
Talk about the smiles that you put on people's faces. How do you feel about the smiles when you buy a home? How do you feel that you was able to help someone and be able to make them reach their dreams? What does it do for you when you wake up in the morning? How passionate are you to help people? And your main goal is to fulfill somebody's dream.
Well, I'm a faith walker. I am a faith walker at heart. I love the Lord, and He has already told me endure to the end, endure gracefully to the end. So I don't care what situation, because we can overcome any situation. If it's credit, if it's finance, we'll find programs to help every person. So I'm a service person. I'm here to help the community as well as myself. So when we get those keys, especially when it was a transaction that we had to do a lot of flips and all this good stuff. So when we get those keys, I'm always excited. I always tell my clients every day, see you at the closing table. I'll see you at the closing table. I'll see you at the closing table. And that's what we do. And that's my main goal. That's my main focus, because real estate is the key So a lot of open doors.
I see you have a bunch of accolades on your Instagram page, by the way, and I see that you got some awards out there and stuff like that for the achievements that you did. Congratulations on those. And
Thank you.
you look like you're a very hard worker, and you look like you're hands on, and you share your knowledge and experience. Talk about some of those accolades that you achieved. I see you received the award and stuff like that. Talk about that.
So basically, childhood, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to make your childhood, you don't have to make your adulthood your childhood. And so that's my main focus. My main focus is to just be unstoppable. Be unstoppable. Nothing can stop me. And so people see who they can see you. You can't hide who you are. And so my recent award, it was a page award given to me by my company. It's actually an anonymous award. Somebody did that anonymously. And so it just shows that I show passion and that I am just all in for my clients. I go overboard. And so I just love to help families. A lot of people feel like they can't be homeowners. And once I send them to the lender and the lender is like, okay, you're approved for this amount, they never in a million years believe that they were even able to do that. So I literally just be me and I just let all the blessings come to me.
It sounds like you have a great company behind you. It sounds like these people that
Yes,
you got a great staff. I just want to shout out to your teams because it sounds like y'all all work together and is on
right.
one boom. So it sounds like you have a great company behind you and a great staff. And it seems that you do other things and you into other endeavors and stuff like that. Are you into any other endeavors outside of real estate that you're doing? Do you teach anything? What do you do outside of that?
So before I came a full-time realtor, I was just probably a person who didn't know what they wanted to do in life. And so I dabbled and dabbled and went to school back to back for just a lot of things. All of them was servicing some people. So before real estate, I closed down a salon. I'm a licensed massage therapist and so much other things. And so I focused on real estate because I really feel like this is me. And so besides real estate, I am a notary. I do notary signing agents, like refinance packages and things of that nature. So I do notarize. I do have a t-shirt business because networking is key. So I am growing that business with the real estate t-shirts and different things of that nature. So I do have my hands on couple of items. So yeah.
It sounds like you're very busy and you're working and you just want to spread your knowledge and experience it with the world and be able to, teach your kids. You have a family and everything like that that you grow real estate with and everybody on board with you. Everything is fine.
So I do have teenagers, and my 13-year-old he wanted to be a real estate agent since the fourth grade. So I do have some teenagers that's looking at me. They're looking at everything I do. They have their own businesses. I have a 20-year-old, and so I have an 18-year-old. So they're all doing well. They're looking at mom. My senior, he actually graduates early in December. So they look at you, and so you want to continue to show them that be unstoppable and get what you want. So yeah.
So it's like, one thing about you, you have a family, you have a guidance, you have a backing, so you have inspiration, you have something that you see that you want to build for yourself and your family. Shout out to your son for having his own business at a young age because, my son Kevin, he's very business oriented from 14 and I groomed him now and he's very smart. So I just want to shout out to your son at that age because we need more kids like that. And I
Right.
just want to commend you because you put that entrepreneurship into that vein. And it just shows from your passion that, like I said, I look at your Instagram page and you just post things and knowledge and accolades and stuff like that. So, like I said, shout outs to you.
Thank
Now,
you.
have it been harder post pandemic for your clients to be able to get approved with these interest rates in your business with post pandemic buying a home? Has it been easy or harder for your clients?
So basically, what God has for you is for you. If you got the delays, do not mean denials. Delays do not mean denials. If you got to wait a minute, you just have to do that. Everybody has their own timing. It really hasn't been hard or anything like that. It just give you more time to maybe get your credit score up a little higher, so you can your purchase price limit will be greater. So delays do not mean denies. We still closing deals. I just had two closings the last Friday. So people are still getting into homes. Don't look at the interest rates, because the world that we live in is going to continue to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Right now, with the real estate market, we're in a good time. A lot of the home prices are reducing, so that's great for buyers. Homes are already, they're staying on the market a little longer too, so the buyers are needed. Sellers can't sell their homes without buyers. My clients, I do list too, and I also am certified in commercial real estate. So it's still a good market. It's still a good market. Just because you get a high interest rate, the home prices are reducing. So it's still a good market. You're still going to be building your own equity. So renting is not the game. It's not the game plan, because every month you're paying your landlord. They're pocketing that money, and they're gaining the interest, when you could be paying your own mortgage and your equity could be growing for you and your family.
And that's great knowledge, and I'd like for you to preach that to a lot more people. And I just want you to speak to, if you had to speak to those renters out there, and they want to speak to the renters for me for a minute, and tell these renters where they want you to contact you at. Tell these renters that, talk to them, tell them you want them, the passion that you have. Because there's a lot of people out
Renters, yes.
in Georgia, McDonough, everywhere you located. So let me talk to those renters for a minute and tell them what you see and where you want them to be, because of you know the market. Talk.
Renters, I'm telling you, you may look at your bank account, and you may have spoken with a lender. A lender may have told you that you need about $15,000-$16,000 at the closing table, and you're like, where am I going to get that money from? Just let me continue to rent. There are programs that people do not know about. That's why you need to get with a skilled realtor. There are so many programs that nobody know about. Just this past Saturday, this program, they were giving away $15,000 down payment. All you had to do was sit in an 8-hour class. The last one it was just over until January. But I'll definitely stay connected to me so you can know about the next class. But literally, I made a post on the Nextdoor app and it went viral. They're known to have about 10 people in the class. I brought about 50 people to that class. So it's so many people that they just like, thank you so much. You don't know how much of a blessing it is. So I'm currently working with many of those people, and that $15,000 is going to be a blessing when it's time to close. So basically, even if you're not ready to purchase right now, you need to jump in classes like that. So when you are ready, so when you talk to the lender's going to say, oh, okay, you need to work on your credit. So that'll give you time to work on your credit. They may say you need to pay this bill, that bill, that bill. So that's why it's important to speak with the lender. A lot of times we be like, I got so much on my credit report, I know it's not going to work for me. But lenders, they're not dissecting your whole credit report. They're going to tell you what needs to be worked on. And so it's programs out here that you really don't know about. A lot of people not talking about it. And so get with a realtor, get with me, Adrian Miss Confident, realtor agent Miss Confident. I'm trying to tell you, I'm leading you into the path of home ownership, because it's so important for you and your family to leave something behind for your kids. It's a blessing.
That's great. That's great. And if they, like I said, once again, you got a lot of programs. Tell these people what's your phone number, what areas you could get them homes in, what locations, where at in Georgia, what parts of Georgia you able to help everybody in. Tell them where you located and where you can help them, how far your range go. Athens, they want to go to wherever. Where could they help you at? For the programs, how could they contact you for these programs?
So I am Georgia. And when you think of realtor Adrian Miss Confident, think of Georgia. There are no limits to where I am serviced to work with. My main office is in McDonough, Georgia. I'm in Sandy Springs a lot. So if you're familiar with the Atlanta area, I am all over. If I can't come to you, believe me, I have an experienced realtor that will be able to service you. My email address is adrian.chambliss@metrobrokers.com. My website is adrianchambliss.metrobrokers.com. You can reach me over all the social medias at Realtor Adrian Miss Confident. And if you go to IG, my number is posted. So I'm not hard to be found. Just hashtag Real Estate Agent Miss Confident. I'm going to pop up and you're going to be able to locate me. But again, I am on the south side of Atlanta. That's my main focus, but I am able to travel all over.
Wow, wow. And are you located? Have you reached out to? Have you ever been realtors in other states? You ever thought about going to other states with your license?
So that's why we have a referral team. We have an outbound referral team. So I want to focus on Georgia just with the traveling and stuff. But if you are in Virginia and you need a one of our members that's in Virginia, I have that connection. I just had somebody connected with a realtor in Texas because she was in Texas and she found me. So I'm able to refer you out anywhere in the United States.
I'm glad you mentioned about the first time home buyers programs with the 15,000 and stuff
Yes.
like that. And people don't understand that, your DTI don't even have to be that high or that low. You don't even understand. That's why, like you said, it's good to sit down with a professional, to sit down and see where you at, like yourself. So if they want to sit down with you and reach out to you for anything, you could be able to navigate them to these first time home buyer programs, and it's been working. How many people, you dealt with the first time home buyer programs before and people was being able to close successfully?
Right. We are let me tell you, we are staying at the closing table. It's not impossible to get your keys. It's not impossible. A lot of lenders, a lot of programs take you at a 580. You can get a 580 FHA government loan. So a 580, and there's so many resources to bring your credit score up. There are so many resources, and to pull your credit up, you can do it in 30 days or less. So it's mainly like a bill here or a bill here that will definitely pull your credit score up. If you do go to my bio on Instagram, I have on my website Build Your Credit for Free. So it's just a website that my real estate mentor he made, and it's absolutely free. You just, if it's disputes, it'll tell you the letters to write. If it's a car loan or whatever, it'll tell you the letters to write. But your first step needs to be to speak with a lender. Don't try to fix your credit yourself. Speak with the lender first. They'll tell you to work on this, that. If you have disputes, you're going to have to take those disputes out. So before you start really doing anything, speak with the lender so they can guide you which way you need to go.
And I would say last but not least, but what about the VA programs that's out there? How about the VA program? Because a lot of veterans be sitting there, don't understand that what they can do with the VA, and they renting and stuff like that. I'm quite sure you have a lot of VA programs out there that, that you worked with before and you closed with a lot of veterans.
So definitely VA, that you're important, and we thank you for your service. We thank you for your service, and you guys have so many benefits. You have so many benefits. You guys can get a loan up to $1 million for your service. And so it depends on your debt to income as well, but you don't have a down payment. And so it's so many benefits for a veteran. So we do thank you for your service, and contact me. I work with many veterans who literally were renters and they didn't know that they can go get their COE letter and literally be a homeowner in 30 days or less. I just was in a big meeting this morning, and my lender said she just had a VA client and she was able to close that client in 2 weeks. So don't sleep on yourself. You've been out here protecting the world. Now it's time to protect you and your family. I also want to talk about another program that's with my company, Better Homes and Gardens. We have an all cash offer program where you can upgrade your offer to all cash. So basically what we do is we buy the house that you absolutely love. You got to have it. We're going to tell that seller, look, we got our check. If the home is $300,000, we got a check for $300,000 because this person wants this home, and you just pay the mortgage payments to my company. So we have all cash offers because we know the bidding wars can be a little hectic out here in these streets, but we do have an all cash offer. And there, like I said, there are so many programs for every individual. So you just need to get with somebody that's knowledgeable so they can guide you in the right directions.
I appreciate for your time coming out, talking to me, and I reached out to you on Instagram, and you took to my DM, and I just asked you, can I interview you? And you just said sure, and you wanted to be part of sharing knowledge. And I thank you for your time and for coming on my platform, and I appreciate you. And if anybody want to reach out to the realtor Adrian Miss Confident, y'all could definitely check her out on Instagram. She already dropped all her hashtags in here. Please make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram. She definitely know what she's talking about. And check out her accolades. Sometimes just pass through her Instagram just to like it and congratulate her, you know. And I appreciate you for coming out here. Thank you, Miss Adrian. You have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you so much, Mr. 444 Smiles.
Bye bye.
All right. Have a good one.